Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Alex here today, and I'm back with another video. And today I'm in a different spot. I'm in our bedroom. Alexa, our daughter, is actually right behind me right now. She's napping, so hopefully all goes well and I can finish this favorites video. Mimi just filmed hers, and I'm like, you know what? I should film mine as well. So that's why I'm gonna do this favorites for you. And I know I skipped, I think, a few months now of favorites. First favorite of the month, of course, it's October's very own Alexa Love Ikonn, our daughter. It's incredible to have her join our family. It's amazing to become a father. And you know, a lot of, I thought maybe I'll have this like crazy epiphany and just my life changed. It's been actually pretty normal. What I mean by that, it feels very natural. It doesn't feel like huge. However, you know, each day is growing, is changing, and of course there's a steep learning curve, like really steep learning curve of just about being a parent. So overall, Mimi and I are just doing our best and we're really enjoying it. So I'm really grateful to just have this experience, to be able to be here with Mimi and Alexa, and she's just awesome. So I'm so looking forward to her just growing up and just being part of that experience. So yeah, Alexa, when you watch this in the future, you'll know October favorites. Second favorite of the month is a book. It's called Homo Deus by Yuval Noah Harari. I actually just finished listening to it today. And it's an incredible book. It's a very long book. It's pretty thick. As you know, I listen to my books on Audible and just finished it today. It was like, you know, it was a long time coming because I was listening to it for a long time, and I mentioned it before, but Yuval Noah Harari, I did a book review on his other book. I might do a full-out book review on this book as well. Let me know if you want to see the book review of Homo Deus. But basically, Yuval Noah Harari is probably one of the best thinkers of our time. Literally, you know, a lot of times when people are alive, we don't appreciate them. But when this guy dies, you know, sometime in the future, he'll be known as one of the, you know, greatest thinkers, philosophers, anthropologists, thinkers just in general. And his book Sapiens was incredible. Homo Deus. So Sapiens, as I talked about before, Sapiens was a brief history of humanity, and it's our past. But this book, he really took it, okay, now that he's covered kind of how us sapiens as species got to this point today, what about the future? How are we going to develop and evolve in the future? And that's a very interesting thing. And I think, especially as somebody, as a human, as a business owner, as a sapien, it was a mind-blowing book just to help you prepare for what is coming. And I think that's why it's important to read these kind of books and to be open-minded to these kind of ideas, to realize that the world is changing. And a lot of times when the world is changing, we don't see it. But we right now are actually living one of the biggest shifts in humanity, and this book can help you really realize that, and also then take action in the future, how you can implement those things into your own life, or just think about what you want to do. Like, do you still want to become a doctor? It may not be not relevant in the future, you never know, and how robots might take over the world. Alright, so moving on to the next thing. Mimi and I were also talking a lot about this book today. She's currently reading it, also about to finish it. Alright, next favorite of the month is favorite article of the month. This article is called 3 Important Life Skills No One Taught You by Mark Manson. This was such a great article. I actually shared it with all of our teams. So Luxy Hair team, I sent it to everybody. I'm like, hey, you guys got to read this article. And I'm actually not too familiar with Mark Manson, but he has a really cool take on self-growth and development, all that stuff, in some very funny way. He starts off the article kind of talking about, like, let's pretend I'm your dad. Well, it's awkward. And anyways, but he gets into it, and some things that he shares I think are very important. And I'm just gonna quickly go through the article with you, just to remind you, because as I said before that, one of the things I was talking to you about Homo Deus. And in this article, one of the points he talks about is like second important life skill, how to be persuaded and change your mind. And even in that point, he talks about how a lot of us have this bias and we block ourselves off, especially as we get older, from new ideas, from new developments and of our mind, because we want to protect ourselves. But he just talks about how important it is to actually have an open mind. Alexa's like, I'm about to wake up. Yeah, or laughing in her sleep. But regardless, it's just really about not to let your biases, your cognitive biases, stop you from developing and growing. Because a lot of times we don't develop because we may be in a certain social circle, certain friends, certain ideologies. You may have grown up in a certain way, certain ideas, and those things may limit you from growing and being open-minded to something that may really help you live your life to the next level. And this is what Mimi and I always try to do in our videos, and just helping you, expose you guys to a different way of life, because that's why has allowed us to be at a place that we are right now. The reason we make these videos is to actually help you guys out, because we feel like, if you're watching, we're friends, and if we can share something that can help you live a better life, then why not? Because there are certain things we learned along the way, like reading Homo Deus by Yuval Harari, or reading this article. It helped us, and it can help you as well. Anyways, really great article. Yeah, love it. And I'm sure the guy has like tons of awesome stuff. He even also has a book. I think it's The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F***. So it's like
I love the title.
A really great title, but I haven't read it yet, but I might check it out, so it's really cool. All right, next favorite is, and just talking about kind of, even this favorites right now, or curation of content for you guys, I think it's really important. So actually, another one of my favorites is actually Intelligent Change. As you know, it's one of our companies that Intelligent Change produces the 5-minute journal and also the productivity planner. We recently, I was just talking with our team, like, why don't we have like a weekly curation of things of what we were reading or what we're listening to on a weekly basis? Because as a team as a whole, we love just self-growth. We love information, so we consume a lot of information. Why not curate that for you and give it to you? So on Intelligent Change, we actually recently started a new thing. It's called Intelligent Tuesdays. Sometimes it's Intelligent Thursdays. But anyways, it's a newsletter that you get once a month, once a week, of just some of our favorites. That can be articles, it can be podcast episodes, whatever it may be, but anything that's curated that we personally listened to or read that we want to share with you. So check that out, Intelligent Change, down below. I'll link that to you guys. All right, next one is a YouTube channel. And this YouTube channel is like, once again, it's really great, just a way of high quality content that exists on YouTube. And this channel is Y-Combinator. And if you guys, for those that you don't know, Y-Combinator is a tech incubator in Silicon Valley. And what they do is, so a bunch of people apply to kind of pitch their startups and then be able to get mentored and grow. And startups like Dropbox and things like that have started out of Y-Combinator. I believe even maybe Airbnb might have come out of there, but multi-billion-dollar companies have come out of Y-Combinator. And Y-Combinator has this YouTube channel. On that YouTube channel, you'll also have I think they're a Y School, which is literally like, you have in-depth conversations with like Mark Zuckerberg, Sam Altman, and they're just chatting because they're friends and they're all part of this thing. Or it'll be like Reid Hoffman from LinkedIn. So that's why is one of my favorites, because I just discovered it, and they recently started putting out new content on their YouTube channel. Sadly, not on podcasts. I believe they should really start updating the podcast. But regardless, really high quality content, and like I said, they're not getting a lot of views. You should give it to them. Really great, insightful comment. If you guys want to know how to grow, you go out and watch this kind of content from one of the leading business people, thinkers in our world. And same with like even Homo Deus and Yuval Harari. You don't have to read the book. He was recently, for example, in London and Toronto, and a lot of those talks are actually recorded. So if you want to just get a glimpse of some of that thinking, you can, for example, Google Yuval Noah Harari talk, and you see one of his recent talks wherever he gave that in the world, and watch that. So that's what I really recommend to you. Just grow yourself, grow your mind. Next one is, okay, maybe I should bring this. I haven't brought this. I'm gonna bring these. I'm gonna bring these. So if you've watched one of my recent vlogs, these are my new favorite headphones. So they're Bang & Olufsen H6 second generation, I believe. In my recent vlog, I'll link it down below, I've kind of went through picking 3 headphones, and high-end headphones that are pretty pricey, and trying to find the best ones that I liked. And I had headphones that were like $500, Audesy, Sign, highly reviewed, really great headphones, and I had some like Bowers & Wilkins. But anyways, these came out on top, and I've been really enjoying these. Not to block out the baby crying, I don't listen to these at home, but it's really just when I go out just to listen to music and really get into it. So these headphones have been one of my favorites, really enjoying it, and just most importantly how comfortable they are, and yeah, how good the sound is. And these are also Mimi's favorites as well. She's also my vlog testing them out. She said just get these. When she first listened to it, it took me like a whole day to decide that these are the ones. All right, so my last favorite of the month is this thingy. And it's not a scarf, in case you're thinking it's a scarf. It's actually a baby wearing wrap. So it's called the Sully baby wrap. I told Mimi that she'll carry Alexa for the first 9 months. I'll carry Alexa for the next 9 months. We'll figure out what happens after that 9 months. But anyways, it's just, I've been finding it really cool to carry Alexa. So you wrap it around and then you just put the baby inside. It's a little awkward at first, but I think it's a really cool way to bond with your child. Just kind of feel like them close to you, and you walk with them. And even today, she was like she wasn't falling asleep, and she was being a little fussy. And then we just put her in, and she started a little crying. And then I took her outside, and straight to the fresh air, and she just knocked out, and she just slept for like the next hour. And just a good way to be able to still do stuff, go out, and be more mobile. So you can have a stroller. We also did get a stroller. I actually convinced Mimi to get a stroller, like a super mini one, like very mobile as well. But I think still my favorite is still this. So it's just about also getting Alexa more or less used to it with time. But I find this actually way more convenient when a stroller, especially I can see when we're traveling or going about, you want to be more mobile, especially with Mimi and I, we're very mobile. So really loving this Sully baby wrap, or any wrap. It doesn't have to be this brand. You can look into, there's so many of them. If you wear your baby and you have a favorite, let us know, because we're always open. We're always want to learn. Maybe there's some other ones that maybe even better. So yeah, but for now, thank you, Sully baby wrap. I've been wearing my baby with it and feeling like I'm pregnant sometimes. All right, so that's it. That was it for October favorites of 2016. Thank you guys for watching. Looking forward to just hearing your feedback. Let me know what some of your favorites of the month is. I'm really excited for November favorites. I think they're going to be awesome. And that's it. Thank you guys. Take care. Have a great day. Bye. And of course, Mimi is always a favorite. Thank you, Alexa.